So first of all, I'd like to chime in with those who have honored and thanked Colleen Hamilton. When I think of Colleen and her service here at SIUE, two things come to mind. One is competence. What she's equipped the students with in her time here as far as mental health, theory, and diagnosis assessment, just what you passed on. But perhaps more importantly, Colleen, the love you've shown your students. You know, that's something that I hear from them, and I also know in our conversations, the conversations we've had that you express to the students. And I think about that, you know, it's cliche, but the pebble being thrown into the lake and the ripple effect it has. I know that just is going to generate more and more competence and care, you know, in those students and the people that they touch over time. And I thank you for what you've done for the students that you've worked with. It's an honor and pleasure to present this next award. Often in my classes, I'll ask students, what drew you into social work? And three or four themes seem to emerge. And one of those themes is that oftentimes a student has experienced a particular tragedy or a struggle, and that's led them to want to help others. And more specifically, it's a specific tragedy and struggle that translates to a specific calling within the social work profession, and that's the case with Amy Nosbisch. Amy, at an early age in her family, experienced the devastating effects of Alzheimer's disease with her grandmother. She saw how this disease eroded her grandmother's cognitive functioning, her sense of self, and she saw the impact it had on her family, logistically and emotionally, the burden it left. And aware of this, Amy set out to make a difference in the lives of those people afflicted with Alzheimer's, as well as the families, and caregivers for those who have this disease. And many don't know, but she actually produced a documentary, nationally and locally acclaimed documentary, on the impact of Alzheimer's disease on a family. Received national and local acclaim. Subsequently, she went on to do volunteer work and practical work in the area of Alzheimer's. She helped in various roles such as a 24/7 helpline. She educated and supported those with dementia and their caregivers. She assessed the quality of long-term care facilities to those with the disease, something very, very important. But she's worked in other volunteer capacities as well. She worked with Habitat for Humanity as well as with sexual assault victims. She's been active in student groups, associations here on campus that have contributed to the well-being of the local community. So Amy not only has a heart for helping, but she has a great head on her shoulders. And I first recognized this. I had her in two classes. And she was quiet, and then I came to realize that when she said something, it was really well thought out, that it was critically analyzed, and I came to understand that, you know, her quietness kind of belied her gifts, and that is the gifts of being very analytical, very sensitive, and thoughtful. And so when she would say something, it was something that held some weight. I'm going past 2 minutes, aren't I? Way past. All right, I'm going to wrap this up. But all her work reflected this same kind of intelligence and sensitivity, the thoughtfulness that I've been talking about. And this is the same approach she takes to life. Recently, we've been talking about her career direction, where she's going to go. And she's giving serious thought to it, the same kind of pensive approach to her coursework she takes to life. And she's been thinking about, would I be better off going right into graduate school? Would I be better off getting experience? And so very thoughtful approach to her future. I didn't know when I had her as a student, and only found out later that she has a cumulative GPA of 3.9 and a social work GPA of 4.0. that she's on the Dean's List and a member of the National Honor Society. In conclusion, I can speak for the social work department. We're honored to have Amy as a student. It's been a privilege to be part of her journey and her calling, and we're proud of her accomplishments, and that I know that whatever she does, she's going to make a difference in alleviating the great sufferings and injustices that social workers seek to ameliorate. So, very proud to present this honor to Amy. Amy, come on up.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Duckham, for such a wonderful introduction. I want to thank the Scholarship Committee for giving me the honor of this award. I know there are a lot of people in this program that would really deserve it, and I'm honored to be up here. I'm so fortunate that my life has been blessed with so many people that have given me support and encouragement throughout my whole undergrad. Many who are here tonight, my parents, my friend, and also my practicum supervisor from the Alzheimer's Association. So their support, I just want to thank you for all that you have done. And I'd like to thank my professors and the entire department for just providing the guidance and knowledge and for just sharing the passion of social work. And I know that that has really just impacted my life. And I know that wherever I go in my career, I'll always have the strong foundation that SIUE has given me. So thank you.